First thing on the agenda, Scott Douthit has tendered his resignation, and I would like to read that. It is with deep regret, this was sent on February 25th. It is with deep regret that I must tender my resignation from Borough Council, effective immediately. Unfortunately, health issues have come to the point where I can no longer serve effectively on the council. I have really enjoyed the work we have done and the value of your friendship highly. I wish you the best and am sure that council will continue to do good things for the community. All the best, Scott. And yeah, we do, we're gonna miss Scott, we do. And he hasn't been able to be here many times in the past 3 or 4 months, and it's just too bad that he has resigned. So we need a motion to accept this resignation.
I'll make that motion.
Dan, and is there a second?
Second.
Okay, Ruth, second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried, and so ordered. We have found a lonely soul in the fourth ward. And his name is Chaz Mead. And so we would like to appoint Chaz Mead to the Borough of Tunkhannock 4th Ward to serve for the unexpired term of Scott Douthit. So we need a motion to appoint Chaz Mead.
Make the motion.
Dave makes a motion.
I'll second.
And Dan seconds. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried and so ordered. And the mayor will do the honor of swearing in Chaz Mead. So Chad, if you would come up. Or, okay.
Okay. Yes. Peter, I'll ask you to state your full name.
I, Charles B. Mead,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
of member of council with fidelity.
of member of council with fidelity.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've seen this or not, but geese have been flying north.
Yes.
I mean, huge flocks, huge. And the robins will soon be here. And they'll be looking for worms who are beginning to get active and wiggle around in the ground. And that's why they call the full moon of this month the worm moon.
And what day would that be?
I thought you'd be interested in knowing.
Next week.
What day is it, Bob, you know?
What's that?
What day is the full moon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't tell you that, did I? Well, it's coming up on Monday. This coming Monday.
And we'd like to put a formal request in this year. Christmas in our hometown this year is December 4th and 5th. And we've closed the streets on Friday night, 5 till 9.
Yeah.
And it was brought up in discussion if it would be a possibility that we could close the streets Saturday, 10, 11-ish till 4-ish in the afternoon hours or so, because we do have a lot of other kids events scheduled.
Okay.
In the works anyway, not scheduled as of now, here's a little,
And this would be when?
on Saturday,
No, what date?
December 5th.
the 5th. I know there are some considerations, with police manpower, other things. Just a minute. Let me see if I have
We have never closed the streets on
We have
Saturday,
not.
right?
And we're migrating more toward daytime events on Saturday instead of doing anything at night. So all of our events would probably shut down by 4 or 5 o'clock on Saturday. We have the traditional horse and carriage rides, and a bunch of kids' activities that were discussed. And our next business association meeting, which we had, our annual meeting was a couple weeks ago, had a great turnout. Probably had 25, 30 people at our business association meeting. A lot of new blood in town, some very enthusiastic ideas. So if we could put this up for consideration and maybe a month or so, let us know, and if that's a possibility. And
Yes.
get with the chief and see what he feels about it. And if it's a possibility, we can get the street closed, and the mayor can put that in with the rest of our street closures for the year.
On to police, Mayor Huber.
Thank you, sir. I regret to advise that Officer Don Horline, who has served well for several years as one of our part-time officers, has submitted a letter of resignation from the department to accept a full-time position with Raymond Township. Because of the anticipated impact on our department's schedule, Officer Horline has agreed to work some weekend shifts during this, what will be a changeover period, and while Chief Carpenter reworks, again, the overall department schedule. From a borough point of view, we appreciate Officer Harnline's agreeing to help us out in the interim. But with that in mind, on behalf of the department, I would like to recognize and thank Officer Harnline for his years of service to the borough and many contributions to the department, and wish him well as he embarks on a new career with Lehman Township. Related somewhat to that is manpower and scheduling. As I noted earlier, the chief is continuing to work on scheduling and other matters, but along with that, he's doing his best to maintain the required coverage in the borough with the reduced, what will be a reduced manpower. In addition, the chief is continuing to beat the bushes looking for candidate officers to join the department.
I'm gonna go a little bit off of what Stacy had said. Roger Hardy left 4 years ago. We never replaced him because we were looking for other options, waiting for a grant to come through. Ricky was moved up when Bob left. We always seem to be one step behind, and that is not anyone's fault in this room. It is not anyone's fault here. It's just the fact that we can't find police officers anymore. Class just graduated the Act 120 from Lackawanna College, and everywhere from Scranton, South Abington, they're grabbing them up. So they're getting jobs. They're getting jobs down there where they live. We don't have any Tunkhannockites or people from up this area that are actually going through the Act 120, and it's hard to find police officers. So we're behind the 8 ball once more every step of the way. It seems like I can't get in front of this problem. I can never get in front of it, and I can never beat it. So we're gonna try to find some other options. One of those is possibly, we'll talk over the police committee, possibly change the age requirement, some other options, and maybe talk to some of these kids who are going through the Career Technology Center in Susquehanna County. Because what happens is they're 18 when they graduate from the criminal justice course in Elk Lake, and a lot of Tunkhannock people go to Elk Lake for that course. They're 18 and they say to me, why would I ever want to go to the Act 120 when I can't get a job until I'm 21? So there's a discrepancy there. There's an issue. And we can give a rifle to a kid that's 18, but we send him to Afghanistan and step on a roadside bomb, but we can't let him make a traffic